Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of WWE 2K22 of the MyRise storyline with Kurai. This is a part of the Ultimate Arkhamverse and part of Paper Mario Z Rebirth, and my character just, watching. I mean, that is in from how Kurai, in the past, how she became the double champion, which really impressed me so much that I wanted, to be honest, I feel like I want to be just like her in a way. I mean, she's into soccer, my character's into football. You get the idea.
There's my Raw Women's Champion. Feeling pretty good today?
I always feel good with gold around my waist.
I was hoping you'd say that. Just wanted to let you know Bianca Belair is on a bit of a winning streak and has earned a Raw Women's title opportunity. Are you feeling good enough to defend your championship? FYI, it's going to happen sooner or later.
She's ready.
I'm ready for the so-called EST. Set it up and let's go.
You got it.
The Four Queens. Yes, this is the one. The Four Queens. So this will be the last one before going after defending title after title as Raw Women's Champion and Women's Intercontinental Champion. Also, she is forever Queen of the Ring. Also be the next queen somewhere in reach.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
The Four Queens, huh? I wonder if she's still ticked off ever since losing at that Queens tournament. Well, like I said, usually John Cena's absolutely impressed, including Kira and Asami Yamamoto, plus my own character was there, seeing how impressive, and yes, I think Kurai wanted to have my character watch her from on screen or coming in by ringside.
As a reminder, the title is on the line here in this match.
And the champ is certainly going to have an uphill battle, that's for sure. Major title defense. Can she handle the pressure of this match?
Welcome to Raw. It's the new red. Bianca Belair was this close, whipping Kurai with her hair. I mean, don't get me wrong, she would not mess with Bianca Belair's hair. Don't get me wrong, because she's not going to do that. No way, no how.
WWE Universe, you are looking at a superstar who is just naturally better than everybody else, even when only doing the bare minimum. WWE Universe, you are looking at a superstar who is simply blessed to be the best, just naturally better than everybody else, even when only doing the bare minimum.
Are you talking about some of that natural athletic talent, Corey? Bianca's been exceptional her entire life. She earned all SEC and All-American honors in track and field at the University of Tennessee. And if you just ask her, she'll tell you why she's better than everybody else.
You got eyes, Byron, you understand. A freak in the weight room, a beast in the ring. Bianca Belair can do it all.
And she's got a lethal hair whip.
Raw Women's Championship on the line.
Introducing the challenger from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair. And introducing the champion from Japan, the Raw Women's Champion, the super athlete, beautiful Cutie Pie Bay.
The super athlete, beautiful cutie pie babe is Kurai Geno. Protector of the fallen. Yeah, she embraces when it comes to being as being fallen, but also a protector of the fallen. Oh, and by the way, a scripted loss. Why not?
That passion out of superstars. So this match should be no different.
Oh. How do I know this? Why does it say right there on the top left corner as you can read it? Can you see it, Austin Lawrence? I mean, right there. You can see it right there because it's going to be the scripted loss. Trust me when I say it's about the scripted loss.
Look at this brutality.
It's a scripted
This is
loss.
how you torture your opponent.
Oh my God, this is hard to watch.
Ooh. Here comes the power bomb, and here comes the flash knee, which absolutely hurts.
Bianca is certainly fighting from behind now.
Bianca unable to find breathing.
A dead lift German suplex.
Oh God, knee meets face.
And Bianca turning around.
Reversal on top of reversal.
Waist lift.
Yeah, Ross.
Waist slip, dead lift, or waist deadlift Uranagi, or deadlift Uranagi.
Splash! You gotta be kidding me.
Standing strike.
This could be it. Wait, it's Natalya.
She just broke up the pin, and the match is thrown out. What was
And
that all about?
Not sure, but it's not just Natty. Here comes Nia Jax and Tamina.
And now they're attacking the Raw Women's Champion.
Is this some kind of alliance between the three?
it seems somehow that Natalya and Nia Jax do not ever get the show to say,
This is a
really?
premeditated assault. And if I had to guess, you're looking at the person who's behind it.
Charlotte Flair.
Did I mess up your little title opportunity, Bianca? I'm so sorry. But it was a sham of a match to begin with. Not to mention a sham of a champion. Because you know who deserves the Raw Women's title? No one. Except me. And I'm going to get it with the help of my new, powerful group. I believe you've met them already. We call ourselves the Four Queens. Because that's what we are. The royalty of WWE. We were born into greatness. It's in our blood. And it's also everything you are not. Which, annoyingly enough, is something I've tried to prove before. But somehow, you're still the one standing in the way of what I want. But you know what they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, well, let's just say I won't be making any mistakes this time.
A chair?
Going for the knee with the chair.
She's not out to prove a point. She's trying to injure the Raw Women's Champion.
Someone, anyone needs to come out here and help her. It's 4-on-1.
It's about to get much worse.
And off the second rope with a steel chair, driving it into the champion's knee. And
Or
again.
like trying to end
serious
someone's life to put on injury on
the landscape of the Raw
hold.
Women's division has just shifted.
I
The
think
Four
my
Queens are gonna
character is going to
dominate
come
anyone
over
who
to
gets in their way.
to try to save Kurai's life before it gets much
She was the
worse.
first to get in their way here tonight.
Which is likely about to happen. Of course, my character remembers of all this. I mean, being in the PC and NXT, then going to Monday Night Raw, not to mention or Smackdown. Oh man, out with a serious injury for 2 months later. So she becomes Raw Women's Champion after this. And she wants to add insult to injury? Not yet.
We're so glad to have you back on Raw. Let me fill you in on what you missed.
I don't need filling in. I was hardly out of the arena after the attack before Charlotte basically stole the Raw Championship. I want my title back, and I want Charlotte and her group to pay for what they did.
I can give you a match against Charlotte, but after what happened last time, you might have trouble facing her alone. The four queens have been dominant on Raw ever since you left. If you got any friends, now might be the time to ask them for backup.
Well, as much as Kurai wants to go on to take on Charlotte alone, I think she's always smart when it comes to that friendship is magic with her, and also the power of love.
You might be right. If she is a crew to have her back, I need a crew to have mine.
That's smart. When you've assembled your group, prove to me that you're ready, and I'll set up a match against the four queens. And then after that, you'll get your Raw Championship match.
So taking on Charlotte alone with others, she will not do this by herself. Look at what Becky Lynch says. Sick of those four acting like they run this place just because they were born with silver spoons. So yeah, I like to stick it to them by sticking those silver spoons where the sun don't shine. Naomi says, hey man, I love to make these queens feel the glow. Well, I guess when you are disliked as the four queens are, it's pretty easy to assemble a top-notch squad. Let's do this. You got Becky Lynch, Naomi, and Bianca Belair. Also, I was, plus Asami Yamamoto was there, to be honest. I think she would like to take on the four queens as well. I'm not saying she cannot. So don't get me wrong. Even with my character has support, of this entire system with Kurai.
The following contest is an 8-woman tag team match. Introducing first, the super athlete, beautiful Cutie Pie Babe, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Naomi.
It was at the Performance Center where the superstar developed a multifaceted approach with equal emphasis on offense and defense.
Shawn Michaels and Beth Phoenix utilized all of her athletic background to allow her to use her body as a weapon.
There's always like to have friends in high places. Yes. A 4-on-4.
Here comes the self-proclaimed juvenile delinquent.
And their opponents, first, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
I still remember when just going after that.
Saxton, welcome to the ball pit.
Telling about going hanging out with Angel Garza. I think my character kind of found out, like, you've been hanging out with Angel Garza and you wanted to make it official, to be honest. Like, that's fine. I mean, meet new people. I'm not saying I'm jealous. I mean, why would my character be jealous of going to see Kurai hang out in Angel Garza to say I want to make this exclusive in a way?
She's returned from injury to prove she's ready to claim her throne.
And she brought back up with 3 allies that all had their sights set on the 4 queens.
First things first, Saxton. If this new alliance overlooks tonight's 8-woman tag, this is as close as they'll get to Charlotte and her queens.
Man, just a multitude of strikes. Wow.
We should have not changed earlier for the corkscrew neck breaker.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches.
Too near from that side, and why not we do a little bit of away from the team
Kicks
opponents.
Lower back, clutching the wrist.
Win the match by pinfall or submission with
punishing
you
their opponent
or
here
your entire team. It doesn't have to be your main custom character. It could be others.
A new source of aggression to battle back with.
Ember with some agility.
Rowdy Buster.
She avoids the attack completely.
Hate it when this happens.
Ember caught by surprise.
Finds the advantage after a string of counts.
Oh, costly error there.
You know, you were this close, and then all of a sudden you missed it by this much when really trying to go for the dive, and all of a sudden you missed it? Why?
This is how you torture your opponent.
This is the second time you missed it by this much.
In off the tag.
Finally, a momentary respite.
Well-placed kick.
Wow, leg sweep.
Take it out the man, destroy your ligaments.
Locked in on the shoulder. Looking bad for her here.
Rolling neck snap.
Rolling neck snap or the whippersnapper.
Oh, man.
Oh, the torque on the knee.
Why don't you switch it up?
She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
There is your DDT by Big Time Bex.
Oh, drop kick to the spine. Look at this. The weakening armbreaker.
Ooh.
Setting it up. Look at this inverted figure 4. Tap, tap.
That really hurts when it comes to the inverted figure 4.
Kidneys.
Slapstick.
He just aggressively going after that arm. Distress showing on the face of Rift.
Yeah, Rift has to plot a way to get back into
That
this.
was almost similar to a code breaker.
A lot of tension being Lynch with a kick to the body, hooked up.
Man-handed slam.
Wow. Not much on Odyssey Rift when it comes to her.
Placed into the corner, so she tags in.
Talk about a slap.
Military press.
Wow, military press slam.
Just deadlifting right there.
Deadlift power slam.
human.
The stomps to the arm again and again. There's the heel hook.
My goodness.
Talk about painful. I mean, you going for the heel hook is just excruciatingly painful.
Flat out power. Wow. A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
Oh, look at her torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
Again with the... Wow.
Bianca is showing zero restraint.
Let's see what Belair can do with the opportunity.
There's the claw hold. It's like...
Might get a submission. No.
Yeah, that hurts. Really hurts.
Breaking down the opponent.
Ooh.
She's losing some steam now. And this deep into the match, it's crucial to have a good strategy with your
Chicken
partner.
wing
You don't want to get
face
hurt.
buster.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright. Tagged in.
Could not.
Dropped right on their face.
And now she retreats.
And quickly she...
Watch out.
Oh my.
Bad landing.
Wow. I don't know. This is the...
Can you recover from such an
This
error?
is the second time you missed. They're going for a tope suicida, and all of a sudden...
Ouch. Ouch. Nasty roundhouse kick. Strikes.
Knee right to the face.
What is the matter with...
Super kick. Not done yet. Reversal keys.
Muscled all the way up. Driven down face first. Setting
I
up.
will
Oh,
never
inverted
understand.
figure four
This is the
leg
second time you missed from a tope suicida, and it is just beyond my understanding of how and why and then...
Foot, meet face. Super kick.
Ooh.
Locking up the legs. Cloverleaf. So much torque on the back. Oh, with authority.
I think you might need to switch it up.
And set right into the corner. And Shotzi didn't see that coming. Wow.
Ooh.
Impressive reversal there. Uh-oh. Hung out to dry.
And there is a drop
She's
kick
enduring
from
some damage.
behind.
Keys.
In comes Becky Lynch.
Finally.
Takedown. Rolls through. Oh, man.
Ooh.
All measured up. Drop kick to the spine.
When you try to put your opponent like that in a position to put their arm like that way, it really hurts.
Oh my, this is just gonna get worse. No,
That
no,
arm
no,
is
can't
not
watch.
supposed to bend that way. And oh boy. Ooh.
That's gonna hurt.
Just turn that around. Counter after counter.
Like, please do better.
Uh-oh. Carefully measured.
Hey, why not we do a little
And
double
she's stuck in the
team?
corner.
Make a wish. Here comes the avalanche suplex.
Crashing down. Shotzi isn't being given any room to recover.
Shotzi has run into a roadblock. Tag made.
Wow.
Roundhouse on the mark. She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking. You can sense what her intentions are here.
From the top. And she doesn't connect.
Were you trying to go for that eclipse? I mean, seriously. I mean, how to do to the upper body to pull up the other upper body is just absolutely impressive.
Enough already.
Here comes the flat-out power of a deadlift, military press, and a slam it.
The leg toss. Great sequence of offense from Belair.
Belair's making a statement.
Again with the toss.
Outright presentation of power there.
A stamp out one,
Look at it,
a
torture
two,
opponent.
a three.
This isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
Oh, look. We're about to see it.
Gland slam or the chicken wing face buster.
Here's her tag.
Counter for Ember. Right to the spine.
Ember with some agility.
Ooh. I think that was not very fun when you're doing the Sailor Miku.
Forced out of the ring. Sit-out mat slam. What impact.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Wow, somebody's got the ruthless aggression, and that is Bianca Belair. That was impressive. I absolutely love it. Woo. Time to do a flapjack or a chop block clothesline combo.
Oh, look at these kicks. Knee right to the face. Made her pay for her mistake.
Oh, she hit the corner hard. Marching up the corner.
Sliced bread is not worth it.
Shoots up before two.
She is still in this fight.
Wrist lock up to the top rope.
From the apron.
Oh, just completely off target there.
You do realize she's not over there and you're on the wrong side, correct? Do you really want to get counted out? I mean, it's not my fault if this happens.
Here's a combo of strikes.
Knee right to the face. Oh, what a kick.
Not done yet.
Gonna take a trip. This is just raw power. Period. Driven down face first.
Shotzi with the retaliation. Quick thinking pays off.
Just not quick enough.
Nicely done.
That's another focused attack to her torso area.
Too slow.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Just a continuous rush on Shotzi here.
Yeah, Shotzi finding herself on the wrong end of
No.
every exchange.
That'll rearrange her skull.
Ah, look at this. Oh, can break an arm. Locking up the legs. Ah, cloverleaf.
And
So
you
much
thought
torque
she
on the
was
back.
done?
Oh, my God.
Ooh. Why not we do a little bit of an X-plex for Kurai? And it seems that usually still impressive that the RWO is still be able to pull this off.
There's the tag.
Finally!
Becky Lynch setting up for the Bexploder.
Bexploder.
Taking a moment to let her know who the real superstar is here. Able to get there in time. German suplex.
You want to get disqualified? Be my guest.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
All measured up.
Drop kick to the spine.
Ooh.
This match may be nearing its limit.
She's been on the bad end of a beating here, and it's starting to show.
There's that Indian deathlock.
This is agonizing. The deathlock
It is just excruciatingly painful when it comes to get stuck with the Indian
Becky
deathlock.
showing no restraint. Becky's taking what she wants. Becky Lynch with a great shot. Oh, right to the kidneys.
absolutely choked by a German suplex.
She gets Becky with a counter.
It's time for
Whoa,
Lynn to take a step and take
that
command.
was impressive.
Reversal from Morgan.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Takedown.
Rolls through.
And now Liv is under
Ooh.
immense pressure.
Yeah, Liv's defensive instincts need to kick in.
A
Becky
slap
just
stick.
aggressively going after that arm.
My goodness.
Why not we do a little tag team effort?
Sent into the corner. Tag made.
I don't think this is going to be good at all. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Crashing down. And she'll make the tag.
All right, it's like, let's do it. I like to see you try. Ooh, does you certain that was going to go for a choke slam?
Is that enough to take out Ember?
And it's back to Becky Lynch. Disarmer. Goodbye.
Here are your winners, the super athletes, beautiful Cutie Pie Bay, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Naomi.
It's always good to have that friendship is magic within Kurai, and when it comes to friends in high places, and it definitely helped her out. And it seems from seeing from Asami's point of view, she really knows how to step it up ever since being away from 2 months prior. Let's listen to this. Charlotte says, oh boy, they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but this is just pathetic, Sailor Miku. If it's so pathetic, you'll have no problem with this proposal. The Survivor Series winner picks the stipulation for my Raw Women's Championship match against you. Oh, did I forget to mention, Mandy Rose granted me a title opportunity too. Charlotte says, wow, she sure loves charity, whatever. I can also support the less fortunate. In any case, I look forward to picking the stip for the match, sending you back to the injured list. Don't count on it. Or should I say, if you try to do that, it's not gonna do you any good, or else you'll end up in vain. Survivor Series. Yeah, this episode's name's called The Four Queens. And here we go.
The following contest is an 8-woman tag team match. Introducing first, the super athlete, beautiful Cutie Pie Babe, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, and Naomi.
From her first day at the Performance Center, she silenced the skeptics who said she was just a soccer player in wrestling boots. Her development at the Performance Center was off the charts, and she set multiple speed and strength training records.
This competitor has unbelievable physical prowess and knows it must apply to the ring for ultimate success.
Yes! Definitely Kurai has friends in high places. Friendship is magic and believing the power of love. That's what makes it so special about her.
Listen to me.
Yeah, I know who they are. I'm not saying I don't, because they love to intercept, to mess
It's been a
things
long
up.
road back to the top for the former Raw Women's Champion, but tonight she'll have a chance to take one step closer to reclaiming her title.
The outcome will dictate where your story goes. So, yeah, I would say please try winning this match.
Several months ago, the former champ survived the Four Queens' brutal beatdown, and tonight she's here for long overdue payback.
This is about more than payback, Saxton. The winner of this elimination match gets to pick the all-important stipulation that could decide the upcoming Raw Women's title match.
When it comes to Becky Lynch's disarmer, you really do not want to go with the disarmer.
Inflicting pain at will.
In other words, it's like the modified version of a Fujiwara arm bar, and it's
raw power.
completely
Now we can see
painful.
Charlotte. She's hurting a little.
I know you don't expect her to make it through this match without any sort of damage, Cole, but don't forget, she has partners who can share some of the load, should things really come to that point.
Flair is falling behind now.
Charlotte's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Charlotte showing how much punishment she can withstand before dishing out some of her own.
But Charlotte still has more to do to get this fully in her favor.
Targeting the neck.
Oh.
After the neck.
That's a chop block.
Brutal stomp to the body.
That
And
was
just
a
getting
powerful
started. Look at
chop
this
block for
brutality.
going from behind.
This is how you torture
Usually
your
chop
opponent.
blocks are illegal when it comes to NFL and football games, including high
Oh
school
my God, this is hard to
football
watch.
and not to mention college.
So much damage inflicted.
Brutality. There's a tag.
Get in there. Just a momentary respite.
Tossed into the corner.
Now tagging her in.
almost looked like close to an emerald flosion.
Look at this raw power. Sit out powerbomb. Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas.
Call it a face scrub with a sponge, or most likely face scrub.
And Belair gets beat to the
It's
punch.
really painful. Nice try.
Scouted.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
There is the...
Thunderous power slam.
Oh my
Look at
goodness.
this. From the ground up.
Human.
You don't see this every day. The claw right to the shoulder of her opponent.
I love it. I want to see it more.
Are you kidding? I mean, how would you... Wow.
Counter from Tamina.
Oh, just
man,
able
check
to
out
pull
this
it off.
power. Gorilla press slam. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. The momentum shifted in Bianca's favor. Belair's making a statement. Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Here comes the chicken wing face buster. Blend slam.
She's pushed into the corner. And the tag is in for Charlotte.
The queen is
You
ready.
sure that's a smart idea?
Charlotte a step ahead there.
Backpack stunner.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Double leg choke.
Oh my. Not in time.
The swing out.
Breaker from the second rope.
Oh, jeez, that was not funny. Not in time again.
Countering the queen. Kick right on point. She's starting to tire a little.
Yeah, they've held pretty steady throughout this match so far, but it would not hurt to maybe tag out for a bit.
Tag made. Tag made. Look out. Able to counter. A counter answered by another counter.
Wow.
It only gets
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
She turns it right around with a counter.
Devastating.
I can't even see.
Lynch landing awkward on the outside. Slam! Belair now trying to capitalize.
Series of reversals.
Oh my.
Climbing to the top rope. Saw that one coming.
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
Right to the back. Waistline applied.
Talk about not having control and order in the peace treaty.
Right to the knee. Comes in off the tag. Hammerlock.
Uh-oh.
Mistiming.
I
with
have
that
no
springboard.
idea why would you go missing something like that, which is completely ridiculous and
Rear chin lock,
idiotic.
and now just rapid fire punches.
Kicks to
Yeah,
the
trying to
lower
go up
back.
against the four queens
Clutching the
along with a
wrist.
team of her own to go up against those
Just
four
absolutely
queens.
punishing their opponent here.
Can't go
Relentlessly.
by herself. East River Crossing.
Ah, look at at this. An arm breaker.
Going forward.
Placed in the corner. She's tagged in. Ooh, that foils Lynch.
Michinoku driver.
That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it. Ooh, she responds with a counter. Oh, look at Becky. Handle slam.
Yeah, get up from that, will you?
Oh, setting them up for the inverted figure four.
Time to tap, tap, tap.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, carefully measured.
They talk about breaking someone's arm and it really hurts.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
And here comes the vicious heel hook. Very painful.
Onto the defensive now.
Oh, man, Becky is just mantling that arm.
Momentum is clearly against Natalya now.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast. Becky able to stop the blitz that was coming her way.
Becky weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of her own. Effectively targeting the arm.
Wow.
Timely counter by Natalya. And there's the tag. Tamina into the ring. Breaker. Tag.
And there's the tag made. Time to feel the glow.
Systematic attack on that shoulder.
Snapping the leg in. And again in the other
It
direction.
is just excruciatingly painful.
Complete control right now. Look out.
Oh, no way to shatter it off.
Wow.
And she's developed a pattern of going after the arm.
Oh, and she had Naomi's number.
I think she has that.
Neil.
Ah.
Oh, and an elbow.
Whoa. That was.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Ooh.
Straining that trapezius muscle.
Ooh.
And she's in off the tag. Catches the leg.
That was not very smart.
Tag.
Really? A coward's way out?
She scores big with the counter.
You're going from boot to ace.
Sharp chop. Naomi put a stop to that. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Her energy
There is your
fading
snap
rapidly
suplex.
And this is, well, it's not looking good.
You know, to be the woman, you have to beat the woman, and Charlotte is in danger of losing that moniker right now.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
Wouldn't say it's quitting time.
Oh, look at head scissors.
Head scissors DDT.
Tag switching it up.
And there is your diamond cutter.
Tag her partner, and she makes it to her partner. Tag. And she
Wow, how in heaven's name, I'll never know.
Side step by Natalya.
Seriously, you need to work better.
right to the kidneys from behind.
Wow, you pull that off once, you pull that off twice, and it just goes to show you can't stop her.
These two showing how well scouted they each are. Snap suplex. Big time clothesline. Good grief. Down low with the drop kick. Run right through with the
wow, coming with a spear.
Waistlock applied. Great body control.
Ever heard of someone calling it the deconstructing the knee? Well, yes.
Power. A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
Slam. Jarring impact. Oh my goodness.
That is incredible when it comes to that deadlift power slam.
Bianca's keeping the pressure on. Natalya finding the breathing room she needed now.
Natty was getting grinded down, but just created a chance to change things.
Butterfly suplex. She's got it. Got her shoulders down. And she throws her fantastic one. Amazing effort by her. Oh, foot just stomping down.
I don't think. No.
Man, that hurts. Up and down. What a slam.
Look at this. Gut wrench deadlift.
Places her right in the corner.
Here's a tag.
Oh, time to make a wish. Wow.
Natalya turns the tables.
The switch here to Charlotte.
Quicker than Naomi there.
Come on.
Oh my God. Pendulum carefully placed stomp to the arm. Oh, that might have just broken something. Rolling neck snap.
The rolling neck snap and
Being it right back with a reversal. Oh, right in the arm.
and very late.
So powerful.
Very late.
Tagged in. Oh, a step up Enziguri.
Wow, pull it off.
She's beginning to flag a little. Oh, right out with the crossbody.
Get out of my way. Come on, please. Hate it when they... Oh, no.
Just straining the body. Oh, look at this. Now the backbreaker. This is excruciating.
Oh, what an escape.
Oh, no.
She manages to get control.
Not enough when it comes to this.
Great reversal from Jax. Here we go. In front of DDT. Lights out.
Woo.
This might be the beginning of the end.
Wow.
And a tag there.
Why don't you head back to the
Worse for wear in
corner?
the corner now.
Oh, man.
Counters. Solid punch. Each
superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
I think I just made someone miss.
Kick to the gut.
Ooh.
Both wrists captured. Nasty.
Not that way.
Kicks to the lower back.
So
Clutching the wrist.
so everybody has a finisher. More than one. The other one. Iatrix has one. So the others have like two. Charlotte Flair has one. I'm not saying she doesn't.
Nia struggling, but still capable of a comeback.
Good night.
Well, that'll do some serious damage. Boom! I don't know how much more Nia Jax can endure.
I hope she's got a little something extra left in the tank. Otherwise, she's in trouble.
Watch her set
She
up
will
in the
be in
corner.
trouble. Time to make the tag.
In the midsection. This is a crushing amount of offense from her.
Yeah, she's proven difficult to grab a hold of.
And there's the tag. Tamina into the ring. Here's a snapmare.
Oh, wait.
Kick right in the
Wow.
working on the arm. Naomi is ready.
I
She will
wonder if
accept
she's
what's
ready to
next.
feel the glow.
Catches the kick.
No.
And another counter.
Surprisingly, how she's able to counter it without
What are they gonna do here?
realizing it. Like,
Leg snap.
that is impressive.
Naomi finds her target with that one. Oh, look at head scissors.
You still feel the glow when the lights are out?
Tag made. She's in.
Please make it. Not make it.
Looking wobbly in the corner.
Gets the tag. In control here with a swing.
That was not.
Charlotte caught by the counter.
Oh, look. We're about to see it.
Glenn Slam.
Oh, look at the
Ooh.
Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. The queen's in danger.
How about the kiss of death?
Kiss of death.
Belair displaying power.
Naomi is tagged in.
She has her target weighed and measured.
You do realize what happens next. Feel the glow.
It's locked in. Charlotte flips. She had him.
That's it.
From being severely injured. Had to tap out. She's sent to the Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair is gone. Wow.
Gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch. Back in the leg. She gets the tag. That hurt.
Here, let me help you.
Lynch responds. Becky with the takedown.
Here comes the disarmer. Good night.
That'll end Tamina has been eliminated.
Here's a combo of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Wow.
Oh no, there could be trouble lurking for
Here comes the inverted figure four leg lock.
Oh, this is gonna hurt the leg. There it is.
That's three.
Jax falls short. Nia Jax has been eliminated.
And guess what? You're up.
Hoisted all the way up.
The kiss of death.
Did Belair just close this out?
Down. Wow. One on one, and nobody got eliminated.
Here are your winners, the super athletes, beautiful Cutie Pie Babe, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, and Naomi.
That is absolute tag teamwork. Finishers and all, signatures and all, complete absolute best. And I could not say that the RW was impressed. Even my own character from the past was some completely outstanding. TLC. So, she did a TLC match against Mandy Rose from that Women's Intercontinental title, as I remember. But can she pull it off again in a ladder match? Only it's a TLC match, which is the same as a ladder match.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Can she become a double champion one more time? And Kurai is able to do this to become a two-time double champion.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael. And judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight. She says she's the top woman in the division. Tonight is her chance to prove it.
My own character knows that Kurai will surpass to that, even my own, especially when she becomes the main strong leader of the RWO and throughout others of more than one of the alliances. Once again, this is for the Raw Women's Championship.
It all comes down to this. The Raw Women's Championship is on the line tonight between two bitter rivals.
The former
That
champion's
swinging
attempting to
neck
reclaim her title
breaker.
from the Queen of Queens, Cole. And I guarantee you, Charlotte won't give up her throne without a war.
True, but the challenger has been waiting for this opportunity for months, and nothing's going to get in her way now.
She is just desperately trying to fight out of it. Wow!
Oh, what a kick.
Not done yet.
Gonna take a trip.
So the only way is to incapacitate your opponent long enough to climb up the ladder and grab the title that's on a hook being hanged on the ceiling.
Flair moved at the right time.
Oh, man. That'll tear your hamstring. She's taking things to ringside.
Don't do it. Drop kick with precision.
Wow,
coming in hot at
laser
breakneck
missile.
Going fast and living dangerously. Look out.
She goes back inside the ropes.
Wow, at
Throwing
least
your
she
body
knows
out
how
of the
to
ring like
land
that is more often
correctly.
than not going to provide such a result.
That was an example of boldness backfiring.
And Flair
Not
gets
funny.
that turn back on her.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Driven into the barricade.
So, she'll be waiting for the ladder.
We know these superstars have everything at their disposal, considering...
Sorry, but that's not your time. Is getting up your favorite thing to getting hit by a ladder? I mean, seriously.
Well scouted.
I mean, you really like to come up by getting to stand up for yourself, and then all of a sudden you get hit by a ladder.
She anticipated that one.
Up and face first.
Oh my.
Oh, look at these kicks. Knee right to the face.
She can do one better, a BTS with a German suplex combo meal. If you try to get up, you will get this. I told you not to get up. Usually Kurai sees you when it comes to getting up.
Escape.
And getting hit by a ladder is like getting hit by a steel wall, but it's a ladder that's right in front of you. You do realize not listening is your favorite subject when it comes to getting hit by a ladder because of your own free will.
She avoids the contact. Oh, and that buys some time.
Oh, back to back.
That's just
ow.
Byron, looks like that ladder is perfectly placed.
Hey, you can't ask for a much better spot than that.
That doesn't work that way.
Able to elude it.
Is not listening your favorite subject when it comes to this, with getting hit by a ladder when you try to get up? Because Kurai is not feeling impressed when you try to listen, but you don't care by not listening. Especially when you try to get up and getting hit by a ladder. Not listening might be your favorite subject now, is it? Did you learn that from class or somewhat? Especially when you didn't see that coming, when you didn't roll out of the way for the first time. Especially getting hit from behind with a ladder just makes it painful.
The Queen's perseverance being tested here.
It is just not very precautionary for you now getting hit by a ladder, is it? You can roll away as much as you want, but I don't think it's not going to stop Kurai for letting you to see that ladder coming through.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Oh, look at these kicks.
Oh, wow. Expected that one.
Try to slap her and do not call her Susan.
Momentum has shifted to her corner. Yeah, now she has to turn this momentum around.
And it's Charlotte with a reversal.
She's taking this outside. This one cannot be lost by countout. And this match will head back to the ring.
It is just not very fun for you to get hit by a ladder in the face now, is it? It is just really painful when you try to get up and roll away for the first time and then avoid getting hit by a ladder. You're doing the same stupid cycle by rolling away and not getting hit by a ladder in which you are not listening. He's not listening your favorite part, because I know that is your favorite part of the subject, and trust me, it is your favorite subject.
She's staying aloof.
See what I mean? Your favorite subject because you just don't like listening. Which is your favorite subject?
Saw that coming. Here's a combo of strikes. Wow. Boom! Claymore delivered.
Waist slip. Yeah, Ross Howard there.
It was just not impressive.
Yeah, she keeps getting cut down at the pass.
Look at him, guys. He's out of it.
And not a very ideal spot for him to be out of it either.
All right, she's back in, ready to go.
She's lined it up perfectly.
Right where it needs to be.
She's making the climb now, guys. Looking to steal a win here. Can she do it?
It's a bit of a risky move right here. Big time.
Look, she's going to push the ladder away.
Perfectly.
For the victory.
If you try to get up, you'll get hit by a table. I told you, because Kurai tells you not to get up or else you get hit by a table, and she means it that way.
Best foot forward here. Well scouted by Charlotte. And she dodged that one nicely. Backed away to get out of harm there.
There's one. There's two.
There's two.
And here is the Chimeraplex.
The Chimeraplex is complete. Driven down.
Dead lift Yokosuka
Just a
Cutter.
tenacious assault from her.
She's doing a good job staying attached to her opponent.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
Change hands.
Just goes to show you, you don't mess with Kurai.
Well, that's one way to leave the ring, I suppose.
Setting up the ladder.
Perfect placement. Hey, don't look now, but
A
that ladder is
perfect
lined up
placement to
perfectly.
get the title back to become a double champion once again.
Heading back to the ring.
Goodbye.
Changing hands.
Here is your winner and the new Raw Women's Champion.
Two-time Raw Women's Champion, two-time double champion, along with the title Queen of the Ring. So this means everything comes back to where it all began again, somewhat or a little bit, but for Kurai making true progress to absolute peak performance, and you cannot stop her. Not mad for Sailor Miku for taking care of Miss Charlotte and her queens. I should be the only one who bullies people on Raw. Right. Let's see. That should be enough points for the... Why not? Story progress. Shake it till you make it. Yep, there's your champions. Unbelievable. So definitely it is worth it. Wow, that is a lot. That is a lot, I would say. That is a lot. But it seems we are going to stop here for the time being, and we are going to continue to pick up from where we left off. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and tell me, what do you guys think of WWE 2K22 of the MyRise storyline? Kurai's, to be honest, but it won't be long until my character sets into place. As your main owner and founder of this entire channel, who likes to take chances, making mistakes, and getting messy, who likes peanut butter and chocolate and her breakfast for dinner, Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Just remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice, and I'll see you guys next time for another episode of WWE 2K22 MyRise Kurai storyline, part of Paper Mario Z Rebirth, and also the ultimate Arkhamverse, which is a part of it as well. Friendship is magic for everyone. Take care now. Bye-bye then.